Today I wanted to talk about what was revealed in the Zenless Zone Zero version 1.1 special program. If you want to watch for yourself, I have a link in the description. It was a short and sweet 15 minutes of what to expect when version 1.1 releases on August 14th. For Hoyo newcomers, these special programs always release a limited time code you can redeem in-game. ZZZ has one code for 300 polychromes, and this time it's Undercover R&B, which is the name of the next story episode. Undercover R&B will involve Zhu Yuwen's public security team. We already met Qingyi in the Chapter 2 interlude, but this time Seth will also tag along. I didn't realize Seth actually is already in the 1.0 version of the game. You can find him in a Zhu Yuwen Trust event. Now, the PubSec crew will be dealing with the Mountain Lion gang, and apparently Jane is responsible for their ability to escape investigations so far. From earlier trailers, we kinda already know Jane is associated with the PubSec group, and the title of the episode is Undercover, so you can kinda see where things are headed. However, in a nice surprise, Jane appears to be a boss who will actually have to fight in the story. Fighting other agents is pretty hype, and if they could parry us, that would actually be so sick. I hope that's kinda something we get in this game one day. The Undercover R&B story will actually be a special episode in the archive. Another surprise is that we'll be able to control Jane in the overworld during the episode. They said we'll have to complete some quest with her, so seemingly the story is going to swap perspectives between Jane and our good cops. The devs have mentioned that there will be more opportunities to control agents in the overworld in the future. I don't think we're going to replace Weiser Bell, but when the story calls for it, then it seems like a good time to use this feature. If you want to plan your polychrome savings, we did get the banner lineups for 1.1. There was some more info from some of the graphics. First up is Qingyi. She'll be our first limited time S-rank stun agent, so that's exciting. Qingyi will also be an electric agent, so we'll just have to see how much better she is than our Burger Girl Ambi. At the time of this video, we did get an official preview of Qingyi's kit with a bit more info than the program. Qingyi has a charged basic attack, which is when she does that flurry of hits. If she connects with the finishing strike of this attack, she inflicts a stack on the enemy that increases their stun damage multiplier. From the program, we learned that when Qingyi deals electric damage, she builds up Flash Connect voltage. Within a voltage, she can unleash powerful attacks. Similar to Zhu Yuwen, Qingyi doesn't need a magic attribute for her additional ability. She can be paired with anyone from the PubSec group or any attacker agent, which seems like a really flexible condition. Qingyi's exclusive W engine is the Ice Jade Teapot. That's going to get its own signal channel. The two A ranks with rate ups is going to be Billy and Corin. Both are attackers you can pair with Qingyi. Their own W engines will also be rated up on the appropriate channel. In the second half of 1.1, there's going to be a banner for our new character, Jane. Jane's an S-rank physical anomaly character. We got S-rank Ambi and now S-rank Piper. I mean, Jane even spins to win as well. Officially, all we know about Jane is that she builds a passion stream to enter a passion state. This state builds up anomaly faster with rapid attacks. Now, personally, I've had a lot of fun with Piper, and Jane seems to be a faster upgrade. Anomaly is a little complex, however at its core it's all about attacking more to build up anomaly faster, and anomaly effects are another damage source. Jane seems like a whole lot of fun. Joining Jane's banner is going to be newcomer Seth. Seth's another interesting agent because he's our second defense agent. Really makes you wonder what the first S-rank defender is going to be like. Seth seems like a monster hunter enthusiast because the dude straight up has a charged blade. He combines his baton with his shield for some amazing looking moves, and all they really revealed is that he can hand out a shield. Since he's on Jane's banner, maybe he'll do something with anomaly allies. Now the other A rank on this banner is going to be Ambi. Jane's exclusive W engine is the Sharpened Stinger, and Seth also gets an exclusive W engine called the Peacekeeper, specialized. Now, we don't know for sure, but based on Hoyo's other games, Seth probably is going to join the permanent pool of A ranks after his banner is over. This means you should be able to get him randomly after that. As for his W engine, I would hope the same thing happens. Again, no confirmation though. There's going to be one more summonable unit, and that is Officer Sui, or Kui, not sure. This will be the PubSec aligned S-rank Bangbu. As usual, you can just pick them as your desired S-rank to get. For 1.1 events, let's start with the gacha related freebies. Like in 1.0, there's going to be login bonuses for 10 encrypted master tapes and 10 boopons. Can't complain about free stuff. Along with the Undercover special episode, we are getting a new agent story that's going to focus on Qingyi. Seems like she's going to be finding a missing bamboo. I wonder if Qingyi is going to expose the Phaethon siblings after she seemed to have pieced together what was happening in the interlude. Next up, Hollow Zero is being expanded upon. The node on the far right actually is a time trial challenge in a direct fight with Nineveh. Goes without saying that you actually need to have fought Nineveh, which means this is at least locked behind Internet level 45. I'm not sure if you need to clear the 11 out of 11 difficulty version, but I don't think you're going to need to. Basically though, this new Infernal Reap mode is a 3-minute time trial with no TV gameplay. It's a pure fight with Nineveh, although damage dealt and damage taken is increased over time. You can extend the timer by clearing Nineveh's mob enemies, and we're going to be taking in our Resonium loadouts. It didn't specify, but this sounds very similar to what Starware implemented for its roguelike mode. It sounds like you need to clear Hollow Zero like normal, and at the end you can save your Resonium boss. You can then use that set of boss for Infernal Reap. You're going to be able to attempt this mode any number of times, and rewards are based on damage dealt. They also mentioned you get story clue items, which is neat. Pretty sure this is going to be permanent content, so you can get stronger and get those rewards over time. Next up, the big limited time event for 1.1 is going to be the Camellia Golden Week. This is a summer festival in New Eridu, and in classic Hoyo fashion, there's going to be a lot of minigames, and I'm sure a fun story to participate in. This event also features an A-rank W engine as the reward, seemingly also called Camellia. Now, surely it's not going to happen a third time, but for those that haven't played Genshin or Star Rail, you may have heard that their first event weapon rewards were a little strong. Will ZZZ continue the trend? Now, unless ZZZ wants to do event reruns, once this event is over, you'll probably never be able to get this W engine again. Be sure to grab it and its materials to make it 5 stars. Moving on, we have a bunch of smaller events that are going to be ongoing in 1.1. In First Class Customer Service, there will be a mini-game to repair tape players for the store. Daily Life of a PubSec Officer is going to have us helping out various characters with the lesser non-holo related stuff. In Scene 1, Take 1, this looks like a picture-taking event. This seems to be a way to introduce some new camera functions that I think are going to stick around. There's going to be new filters you can use, and they are adding a selfie function with a bunch of poses for Wise and Bell. Some other events that were shown but glossed over include Immersive Tactical Drill, I assume a combat-focused event, and I see a drive disc tuner, so definitely worth doing. There's also a Shu Defense Event, which is neat. We do have 2 more nodes in that menu, so perhaps ZZZ is going to have some tougher combat-focused events listed there. Now, maybe I missed it, but I don't think it was mentioned in the special program or the short 1.1 trailer, but the Twitter graphic had another event called Obsidian Strategic Partner. No idea what this is, but it mentions getting ready for war. The only Obsidian I know of is Soldier 11's group, which is a defense force. We did get to kind of meet Trigger, who is a sniper, and I see a bullet, so maybe more Soldier 11 lore is going to be sprinkled in. This is labeled as a commission, so it's going to be a side quest type thing, I think. I wouldn't be surprised if there were more side quest commissions added in 1.1 that just weren't mentioned. I believe that will wrap up everything for the 1.1 special program. At the end, we did get a nice letter from the devs about how they are aware of certain aspects needing improvement in the game. They did not highlight it in the program, but there was an article from a little while ago about future improvements. I'll link that in the description since it includes features that are slated for even further. Just in 1.1 though, we are getting more chain attack options, including a cancel button. They mentioned mobile devices are going to be able to customize certain UI buttons, and in the Infernal Reap clip, it did seem like the anomaly icon was larger. I hope it is larger because that would be a really good improvement because that circle is tiny. Overall though, looking forward to version 1.1. I was not really interested in the PubSec group before the game launched, but after the Chapter 2 interlude, I'm really looking forward to seeing what the cops have in store for us. I do want to get Qingyi, but I also want to try Seth because a charge blade is just hilarious to see in this game. Now it's got me hoping a character brings in a switch axe in the future. That's all I got for this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.